Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, to the channel. We'll be taking a look at the VK100-01P today, a tier 8 German heavy tank, and in my opinion it is the best tier 8 heavy tank you can currently get. So without any further ado, let's hop into the review. This tank is the newest addition to the German tank tree in terms of tier 8 heavy tanks. We already had the Tiger 2, obviously we had the VK42502A, which is a crossbreed between a heavy and a medium. But this one, oh boy, this is a true super heavy tank. What you're looking at is 230 mils of frontal armor on the turret and 200 on the hull, sloped backwards. You've got 160 on the turret sides, 130 on the hull, 140 on the rear of the turret and 120 on the hull. Those 140s and 120 on the rear of the turret and the hull, they may seem really good, but they are obviously flat plated, so it kind of negates the thick armor. But what you also have with this tank is quite a tasty gun. You do get a 10.5 centimeters to start things off, to start festivities with. This is not recommended because you can see that even with the higher rate of fire you get lower DPM, you get slightly lower penetration, but also a lower bang for the buck. 310 for tier 8 heavy, that's just, I don't know. I mean, the T32 has it, but this needs this gun. 460 alpha, that's really tasty. 390 on APCR, 600 on HE. You will want to run this tank with this gun and with this engine as well, because it's going to be slow anyway. That's why I'm using this build. Double fuels, big chocolate, big food. You could maybe swap this one for the protective kit to help you protect your tracks, etc. But I'd rather go for a little bit more in terms of mobility. And that's why I'm also using this build for my equipment. I have the calibrated shells because adding the gun ram only adds 133, as you can see, to damage per minute. It's low anyway, so why bother to work on that? I'd rather go for this one to get the penetration up a little bit. This one, in terms of vitality, specialization, optics, we've got the enhanced gun laying drive, enhanced armor, improved control, because this one may seem goodish, as you can see, but you add 1.82 to hull turn rate, and this one adds 294. Vertical stabilizers, toolbox, very important to have this one, because you could fit this one, but yeah, you will withstand more hits, but everybody will be shooting your tracks anyway, so you will want to have this one sorted, in my opinion, and get the high-end consumables. And I'm using the adrenaline to keep up with, to compensate for the lack of DPM. You might want to fit this one if you want to have a little bit more of mobility, and then use the speed boost to hit that to get a bigger engine power if you get circled or get hunted down by enemy tanks. That might work as well, but I prefer this one. So, how do you then play this little bugger? Well, I'm going to show you in two replays, and the first one is this one from Yellow Comet. As you can see, he finds himself in an encounter battle on Dynasty's Pearl, and he is not using, as you can see, anything in terms of camouflage. The tank itself looks fairly good already, but with the German camouflage, this makes it look really nice. And here you can already see what's going to happen with this tank. It's slow. IS-3s they will just run away from you. Tiger 1s will run away from you. You will just lumber forward at 20 kilometers per hour. But this tank is not made for going to key spots in the map quickly. This tank is made for going to key spots on the map and then holding them. That's what you will want to do. And you will want to be map aware. Yellow Comet could have gone forward, but he noticed that two of his heavy tanks were already on that street, so why not go to this one and try to hold this flank? This is, in my opinion, a really good strategy. This is how you should play this tank. Go to a spot where you can hold the enemy. And the Type 62, well, it is a really good tank, we all know that, but I mean, you're a tier 8 super heavy. I think that guy's already pissing his pants now, and the T-32 is held on over there. He doesn't really have the penetration to hurt you, at least not if he hits you on the turret. So let's drive forward and punish this guy. Kaboom! There we go, 595 with an HE roll. It is even a lowish roll, but are you enjoying your Tier 7 premium tank? I hope you are, buddy. T-49 knows what to do. Just bump into that guy, lock him in place, and take him out. Really good work. Hello, Borsig. Boom! Oh, that's annoying. On the tracks. That shot was on the tracks. You see, I'm watching this replay for the first time. I know the outcome. It's going to be a really good one. But I'm watching this replay for the first time together with you in this review. Hello, Borsig. Yeah, that's better. 581. Lovely stuff. In my opinion, this tank is the best Tier 8 heavy tank currently available. And you might start asking, Martin, why is this one then, in your opinion, the best Tier 8 heavy tank available? Well, you can see with your AP rounds, you can punish a goose tank frontally. He will have problems penetrating you unless he manages to get a shot onto your cupola. And you have a really tasty HE shot, and he has a very nice side armor. Boom! There we go. Thank you very much. This tank allows you to survive. And this is working out just fine. Look at that. This is a WZ-112-2 who is on nearly full health. That's a T-32. That tank can't really hurt you if you are facing him frontally, because he just doesn't have the penetration. You have to watch out for your weak spots. The lower plate is a weak spot. Straight through the track wheel might just work if they don't shoot that armor plating over there. If they would shoot you like this, they could just penetrate straight through. But the lower plate is a weak spot, and obviously that cupola on top. But you do have, as said, a really tasty gun. And as long as the enemies try to ignore you, or if they do ignore you, you can just sort of drive around and you can stay alive. And that's what works with this tank. You can see what's happening. The enemy is trying to avoid you. Oh, air shot. No, not an air shot. Track shot. Really good. 490. Here we go. Onto the back of the T-32. You might want to load HE now and shoot him up the ass. Come on. You could probably... Yes. Oh. 714. Nice one. Nice one. The Borsig is going to go down, I think. He will not be reloaded indeed. But this is what you can do with the tank. He hasn't blocked a lot of damage, as you can see. But this tank allows you to survive. That's a really good block shot. Then just keep going forward. Take a look at the T-32. He will shoot you in the butt, but yeah, but I mean 329. Look at the health he's got. He's using the enhanced assembly yellow comet over here. He's using the bigger hit point pool. 2k of hit points to punch through. That means that the T-32 has to punish him at least 7 times to kill him. And that means that with his 1906 hit point pool, you would need to shoot him 4 times maybe? Yeah, 4 times would do. No problem whatsoever, no questions asked. The T-32 would be done. Maybe 5 times, but you have the hit point advantage over a lot of tanks in Tier 8. And you also have hit point advantage over a lot of tanks in Tier 9 as well. And you do have the armor to work with. This tank is one of the best survivors in the game. This tank is one of the best tanks to add a little bit of win rate. You will add like 1.5 to your win rate. And you look at it, he's trying to go for a cupola shot, but you can see that it bounced. I think it bounced on the front of the turret. Let's take a look over here. Yes. Reload. Kaboom! And we're going to take a look. Let's try if you can find it. Yeah. You see the marks on the front? They're trying to shoot your cupola. But if they do, just wiggle the gun around. And if you then wiggle the gun around a little bit, they will hit that upper plate of the turret. And that upper plate of the turret, that's a really strong plate. It's auto bounce at close ranges. 5.2k damage nearly done. High caliber mastery obviously as well. This is what a VK100 OMP is like. Just drive around slowly, shoot enemies, and then try to win the battle. But this one is going to be even better. P4ND4W0W. And P4 is having that nice pinkish, purplish camouflage. This is a weak spot, lower plate. You have to hide that. And if you engage a VK100 like this and you shoot him straight through the track, not like this will get absorbed by the shields on the side. But if you shoot him like this, you will be able to track him because that plate right beside the drive wheel, I think it's like only 18 mils. So if you are a good marksman, you can shoot him right there and just punish him. And obviously the cupola, that's a possible penetration as well. It's not an auto pen. It's not as bad as the VK1668 O1P, for example. I think the armor on this one is like 130, 140. But still, it is the weak spot. So this is the way to go. This is an ideal side scraping scenario, this one. Because here you can hide both your lower plate and your cupola. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come to Papa. I got a nice AP shell for you. Come on. Hello. You see that? Lower plate. Boom. He didn't side scrape properly. And he's got the added assembly. And I think that P4 here has got the enhanced armor. That's a Tiger 2 who's living very dangerously, as you can see. Yes, there's one shot bounce. That is a stock Tiger. Yeah, it's a stock Tiger 2. He has a stock turret. He has no chance in hell against the VK here. 220 blocks only. But this is just... This is side scraping gameplay 101. Hello, lower plate. That's an angled lower plate. We're gonna load HE and blow the tracks off. 77 damage. That's a bit unfortunate. Didn't blow the tracks off either. But the other VK is already popping the adrenaline, as you can see. So let's just slowly inch forward. The Tiger WoT is side scraping. That's not really going to work because you can just punch right through the front of the tank or drive or whatever. You could have shot the side of the cupola or of the frontal turret. But if he's sitting like that, we will just shoot him. And you got a little glimpse of the armor profile of the VK100. You see that? If you're side scraping, you have such a massive armor profile. That said, if they get side shots onto you, then you will have a bit of a problem. And this VK, he can't do anything now. He has to make a move. He has to turn towards the KV. That's the side shot with AP. Boom, there you go. And did you notice that armor profile on the cupola? I'm going to pause the video, the replay in just a second when he's watching into sniper mode again. Here it is. Take a look at that. On a VK168 O1P, the cupola would be red all around. Here it's only flat. So if you wiggle around, you have only a little bit in the middle. If you just wiggle around, that means that they will be bouncing from time to time. Side shots, they will go through, especially the big guns at tier 8 and 9. But also the medium tanks at tier 7, they will punch through. They will punch through if they load APCR, if they dab the 2 key to enhance their gaming experience. That's what's going to happen. Hello, Jagd Panther. No, not going to happen. Right, hold the shot. Hold the shot. Hello, Jagd Panther. And boom. He did not enjoy that game. 860 with an ammo rack. He's at 3.6k, 7k damage nearly. Let's just roll forward now. Hello, 59 pattern. Boom! 457 and a damage turret. Side scrape again. 190 block. That's the, what is it, the Dracula over there. This is just easy peasy lemon squeezy now. 220 block from the Tiger 1. There we go. Can't shoot the Tiger 1 now. We have it reloaded. Come on, gun. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, come on, 59 pattern. Come on, go sideways. Thank you. Lovely stuff. We blocked 225 again. And this is what you can do. You do not want to get cocky now. You do not want to just drive in front and figure out, oh, the guy's just driving us sideways. Let me just go in and clear him. Because you can see that with APCR, a Dracula can punch through. This guy is going to go up in flames, as you can see. The Dracula went straight through the lower plate. There is. You see that? But the Tiger 1 is over there. If he had pushed earlier, then chances are that he would have been punished harder. I wouldn't say that he would have been killed because he has the hit points to spare in the armor. But if you push too early, then enemies would just chew you up because you have that long reload. But if you can time this and just hold the line and let your team do their thing and let them maneuver around, then you can have epic games. In my opinion, the best tier 8 tech tree heavy currently available in the game. Just auto lock on this Dracula. Hello, Dracula. Hello, Dracula. Hello. Bye. Wieder ein Abschuss für uns. Die, says the Dracula, but yeah, he's already gone. 6k damage, as you can see. Top gun, high caliber, Redley Walters, massive carry in the VK100 O1 WoTB. And as said, in my opinion, the best tier 8 heavy, best tech tree tier 8 heavy currently available in the game. So if you are not grinding this line just yet, I would really recommend you to do so. It's sitting right over here. Vico 30 OMP is a good one, Tiger P is a good one, and then you go from the Vico 100 OMP towards the motion and then towards the mouse. Give it a go if you are not on this tank already. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers, happy tanking, and bye bye.